everybody, welcome to my new channel, Wax and Things. This is Wanda. How's everybody doing? Let me get comfy. I'm doing a little better, thanks for asking. It's been a rough, 3 weeks? I know I owe a lot of people an apology and an explanation why I took down pellet stove, guys. Really congest me. Sorry. Why I took down my channel. It wasn't growing. It wasn't growing. I was trying to do the Vlogmas and it just wasn't growing. You know, I ended up getting 5 followers and losing 4. It was so frustrating, so aggravating, and I wanted to get off the gerbil wheel. I don't like feeling obligated to have to buy stuff when I can't afford it. Mr. Drama King's 70. He's fully retiring from his current job in March. We're trying to get out of here. We're looking for places, the whole rat race. And I don't want to feel obligated to buy. And I really wasn't going to come back, but a lot of my followers found me like, oh, Makari, where are you? We miss you. And I would, listen to people's videos or watch their videos who I really trust and respect their judgment. And people comment, we miss you and stuff like that. So after a wicked lot of soul searching, I decided I'm going to do a different channel. It's going to be called Wax and Things. This way I get to discuss what brands I like, what I want to bring, and then mix a few other things into it. Because as you can see, look at what's going on. This shelf here, you can see on the outskirts, this is what I have for 3 weeks. I did post some on my card, but you can see I don't have many left. 3 wicks are giving me, I think, the most problem. And as things go down and I, burn things, I notice Goose Creek is probably the most irritating to my lungs. I know I'm very congested right now. I heat with a pellet stove. And one thing that brings on my asthma and my allergies is wood. And all the chemicals they put in those pellets, and it really aggravates me. So, I have to have those humidifiers going all the time just to, keep everything moving around. Yeah. Get back to this. Okay, so there was the 3 wicks. I got a couple, in the middle here. My, some Kringle, some Yankees. The 3rd and 4th shelf are basically overfills from the large jars of Yankees, Kringles, and a lot of Homeworks. Yeah, we're going to do something with the Homeworks. The Homeworks ended up getting a life of its own. But, since this is, wow, called Wax and Things, we're going to do the first episode. My favorite candle company of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Yankee Candle. Plus, I thought it would be good to start off with, since, they have a huge sale. I want to show you different little things. Candles that I have been burning that are in different stages of being used. Accessories, all kinds of stuff. But first of all, as I was going through stuff, it was so funny. And, sorting stuff, what's going to go to storage, what's going to go to, like, Goodwill or Savers, whatever. I came across this one lonely little baby jar. This is what we used to call them, baby jars. They were 3.7 ounces, and this one is it's home for the holidays, and it's probably the original one. But look at the topper with the ladybug. Back then in the late 80s, early 90s, they had these. Oh, wow, this thing still smells amazing. Definitely Christmas in a candle. But they'd have the corkscrew bottom. And this one had a ladybug. Look at her sitting on her little leaf. And these things are wicked popular. And they took place of the cover. And it just made it more decorative. I thought it was really cute. I'm going to put this down because I'm going to show you others. They were on the shelf. I don't even know if I ever showed you guys. But we had the Warren Kimball Fat Cat. I've had this one since like 89, 90. And then this one was wicked cool. The farmhouse. The old barn with the silo and everything. This one on the large jar. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the large. I'm going to show you a couple of things. And then we're going to talk about the candles. Amazing. I know it's probably the wrong candle to do, but I'm not going to put it on all the way. But look at that. Come on. Doesn't that look so much better than just the little jars? And what I ended up doing too, I haven't burned this yet. It's Magical Frosted Forest. I was going to burn it, but I was burning some others. But I ended up getting these. Remember I told you guys, we're going to pretend I never had a channel. The base. Oh my, look at that with the snowman. The house. I love the boogie. And then, this is going to be the feet. Ready? We need the little circus music going on. What did I do with it, ladies and gentlemen? And then I had the shade. With the snowman, the forest. I'm going to try to do this without killing myself. Okay, the base. Absolutely adorable. I'm not going to show this long, guys, because I can hold this stuff, and we all know with my hands how bad they are. Come on, tell me this isn't absolutely adorable. This is one reason why I love Yankee Candles so much, is because their accessories are really decor. Seasonal decor that, it doesn't overpower the candle, and the candle doesn't overpower the accessories, but it's just so wonderful. And yeah, like I said, that's one reason why I enjoy it. And also, okay guys, I gotta put stuff, you know me right now. Oh, forget it, remember? This is a new channel. And then we have like the winter shade, and and then when you have that on there, and it all lights up and it looks beautiful like a sunset. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So those are like one reason why I love the brand. I have burnt the brand since the mid-80s. And, a couple of my old followers, which I hope will be my new followers, have said, oh, you want a few people that do burn Yankee and love Yankee. I always love Yankee. But let's get into some candles. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be some that, remember, we didn't have a channel. But some things that I've gone through, whatever. And the first one that came out this year, also, they're having their semi-annual sale as well. And I think they're, select jars, 4 for $48. But then they also had coupons out there, save an extra 10%, save 20% over 50. So, okay, it's 20% off 50, so that's, you can do really, really well. But I ended up getting, last time, this was Parisian Holiday Brunch. And, yeah, we know the packaging isn't the best. But you know what? I'm here because I enjoy the brand. I'm not going to be one of those people that do a channel and love everything, because that's impossible. Or bash everything. You don't like the brand? Don't buy it. Don't buy it just to bash it and wave your hands in the air and have a wild look in your eye and say, hey, and call it a day. My new channel now. My rules. Yeah, okay, let's get back to this. It's called Parisian Holiday Brunch. I've burnt this a few times. You can tell the wicks are kind of thick, but oh, look how clear. Look how clear it is, ladies. You can see my eye. Yes. And the scent notes on this is, I even wrote down scent notes. We have orange, rhubarb jam, fig spread, buttery croissant, cookie butter, brown sugar, creamy coconut, raspberry preserves, and vanilla. What does my little nosy smell? On cold, you get the raspberry preserves in like that buttered croissant. The flaky croissant. When I'm burning it, now it took a little bit for it to get going. And we all know these jars last forever and ever and ever. But as it got going, you got the raspberry preserves, you got more of the croissant, you got more of a creaminess to it. If you guys like the raspberry jam donut and the old Hanukkah from Bath and Body Works or jam donut from Kringle, this is a more sophisticated jam donut raspberry. I'm saying it's. Say that croissant. I'm saying it's a scone because it's a dense, drier bakery note with that not so sweet but not so tart raspberry jam, and it gives it that rhubarb to give it a little bit more depth to it. So definitely like a scone with the raspberry preserves dropped on it. But it smells so good. It takes a little while to get going, but once it gets going, I put it in the living room. And my living room is it's a ranch house. It's a double, open space. And it did quite nicely, ladies and gentlemen. It filled that space quite nicely. I could smell it lightly in the kitchen. I could smell it down the hall. I'm giving this a solid 7.5. So this is one that you may want to consider buying if you like those other type of candles. Now, next one I've been going. I saved this from last year because they don't make the 18 ounces anymore. And it was cinnamon stick. And I just love how I had that reindeer wrapping paper or ugly Christmas sweater vibe to it. Red wax. 3-wick. And it's just a spicy, in-your-face cinnamon stick. It's just plain cinnamon in your face. A solid medium burn. Love this candle. This is the last one of this version. I do have, I'm sorry, it's sparkling cinnamon. They have sparkling cinnamon and cinnamon stick, but this is sparkling cinnamon. I'm trying to finish up this because I have a 2-wick of it as well. But this is like my older version. Okay, what else can I? Oh, yeah. Now, remember, we never had a channel before, but I want to talk about other things. I wish this one came back this year. I'm glad when it came out last year, I got a backup of it. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, if you are lucky enough, you can go to a brick and mortar Yankee Candle store. Always in the back of the store, they always have like a clearance section or like the outlets or whatever, and you may be able to find this. And I think this is the style that they discontinued. Why? I do prefer this one, the little Pilsner glass, because I think because of this, it gave it more of a hurricane effect rather than this style. So, it came up, went in, and went out again. So I think it amplified the scent and the pooling. And this one was, I don't have scent notes on all these, sorry. It's marshmallow eggnog. Oh my Lord. And that's what it looks like, no problem. And again, I spy with my little eye. Can you see? Clear, clear, clear. And it's just a wonderful milky vanilla eggnog, with the nutmeg or whatever, with that creamy ooey gooey marshmallow mixed into it. It is so good, ladies and gentlemen. And I know this candle's a year old and it had, I've been burning it here and there. And if I've been through one, this is my second one. I have one more. And it is wicked strong. I don't care. I have it going in my home office, which is 14 by 20. So it's not a small room. It's not a small room. And I would consider this to be like a large master type bedroom for a ranch home. And it was too strong in here. So to the living room it went. So strong, so good. Love this candle. But like I said, it is a wicked clean burn. You know, they do have the thicker wicks on them. This one isn't as thick as others. But I never trim my wicks the first time around. It's always every other burn, you know, the second, whatever, before. I like this one before I lay it again. I'll give it a tiny little haircut. But I never, ever trim my wicks the first time. I love going to a Yankee store because they'll trim your wicks for you if you want. It was such an elevated experience in that store. Okay, I'm not going to talk about things that I found like on the secondary market, which are a rare candle, because you're going to be going, what? I know. Last one we'll talk about. We don't want to make my first comeback video too long. Another one, I wish it came back this year. Yes, I'm petting it lovingly because it's that good. And it was first poured, I believe, in 2000. Yep. And that is Christmas at the Beach. And this is a single wick. Yeah. Single wick. I mean, I do always use the aluminum lids on my signature jars to help with the pooling and to accentuate, you know, the throw and help the pooling. And that's why I think this type of jar that they discontinued was a better jar, better version. You take the lid off this and whoa! Knock my little socksies off. But again, clear. Yeah, it pulled a little bit. It, you know, it doesn't always, it tunnels a little bit, as you can tell. But you know what? It does end up evening off because it's just a very light thing. It does even off. I haven't had a cotton ball this one, and it's down to here. So I'd say a third of the way down. Maybe 40% considering. But this is a wonderful tropical wow, it's wicked strong. Tropical coconut pina colada, which is a hint of like a flower. I want to say maybe an orchid or maybe jasmine. I don't know those kind of flowers very well. But it is a clean, not too gourmand pina colada type scent. It's absolutely fabulously strong. I'm giving this thing like an 8.5. Too strong for in here. Bring it out into the living room, you know, kitchen combination. It'll fill that space up and then some. And it lingers. I had this not all the way down the lid. And I could smell it through the lid. It was just, yeah, you get near it, it's like, wow. But again, very, very clean burn. Those are the reasons why I love my Yankee. So there you have it, folks, for the first episode of Wax and Things. I'll probably do either 1 to 2 videos a week. I'm not going to get overwhelmed. I am not going to get on that gerbil wheel. I will stick with one brand per episode. There'll be other things I'll mix into, like the types of body care I'm digging or using. There were honestly there's probably not going to be too heck of a much of Bath and Body Works. I only got 4 for Candle Day. I haven't done SAS. I don't expect I will. I don't do the body care anymore. Because when I have my eczema, it's getting better. But I could scratch myself until I bleed. And I just started really using solely either Tree Hut, the Body Shop, Hemp's. And I noticed that those ingredients or whatever absorb more into my skin, and they help with the excessive dryness and itchiness, and especially it gets more aggravated because it's heating with a pellet stove. Everything dries out. It's worse than a wood stove. At least a wood stove, you could put a bucket of water on top of it and have it evaporate. But with a pellet stove, it just doesn't get hot enough up top for that to do that. So you gotta run a lot of humidifiers. Yeah, and poor light bill. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. You kind of know where I am now and what to expect. The next episode will come up soon, and a few days, and it will be a Goose Creek Post Burn Candle review. That is one company that I am not going to repurchase from, solely because, and a lot of people have said this as well, it bothers their breathing, it does something to their sinuses, their throat, and there has to be something to it. So I just don't want to make things worse than they already are. So thanks for staying with me. It's been 20 minutes. I know. It goes by so quick. And please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. We'll give this a go, but like I said, on this time around, it's going to be solely my terms and not on the gerbil wheel. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. And if I don't come back on air before the 1st, I wish everybody a happy and healthy and safe New Year. Bring on 2025. I hope it's better than 2024. Okay, I'll see everybody soon.